Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we got Kenny Wayne Shepherd with us. How are you, man?
Man, I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing well. You're back in Albany at the Egg.
Yeah, it's a really good venue. We like coming back there. The fans dig it. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, you've been doing this a long time, Kenny. You're my age. You're 40, and you've toured with a lot of great bands over the years. And I know, like many people our age growing up around that time, Stevie Ray Vaughan, obviously a big influence on you, right, growing up?
Well, yeah, I mean, I met him, first time I met him, I was 7 years old, and for me, that was like a life-changing experience. From that moment forward, I just wanted to get serious about playing guitar because I wanted to learn how to affect people through music the way that he affected me.
He was an amazing talent, and you wonder what he would have been doing these days, if he was still around.
Yeah, well, I have Chris Layton playing drums in my band, and Chris is the drummer of Double Trouble.
Yeah, awesome drummer.
He's been with me since my first album, but if Chris is any indication, Chris plays just as good, if not better, today than he did back then, so I would expect nothing less from Stevie Ray himself, if he was still around.
For sure. And, I've seen you over the years, with your band, just headlining gigs, also opening for Van Halen and bands like that and Aerosmith. What was it like opening for those bands? Did you get close to Eddie Van Halen at all and, have a friendship with him? What's he like?
Yeah. Well, he's great. I mean, he and I became friends back in the 90s when we toured with them. I think it was like 97 or 98. And then we did the tour again with them 2 years ago.
Yep.
He and I are pretty good friends, and he's great. I mean, I've made a lot of friends over the years. That's one of the greatest things about playing with some of these people, Bob Dylan or the Stones or Aerosmith or whoever, is actually like spending time with these people and developing personal relationships with people like that goes beyond just playing music together.
Right. And has there ever been talk of maybe getting Eddie to collaborate with you on an album, or have him as a guest on one of your albums?
No, we've never talked about that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many guest spots he's ever actually done on people's records, with the exception of the Michael Jackson song.
Good point you bring up. Yeah, that's right. Tell us about The Rides. I like that blues project you got with Stephen Stills and Barry Goldberg. You still doing that?
Yeah, that's, we just put out our second album together last year called Pierce Arrow. We did a tour last year supporting that record, and then we did another tour in March and May of this year. And at the end of that tour, we were talking about going in the studio and making a third album.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool, man. It's like a blues rock band. It's, obviously Stephen from Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I mean, he's such a tremendous talent. And a lot of fun writing songs with him and recording and touring and all that stuff. And Barry's a legendary guy in the blues world himself. So it's a pretty amazing group, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, tell us about the new album. You got Lay It On Down is the new album. You got a new single, Nothing But the Night. What number album is this for you now?
Well, I think out of all of them, it's like probably 10 or 11, but they keep saying it's the ninth studio album.
Okay.
Maybe I put out more than that. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not really keeping track.
You lose track after all that time,
Yeah, but it's cool. The last record that came out about 2 years ago was traditional blues. It was like, I went in and recorded a lot of songs by a lot of my big heroes. And so I figured since that one was all blues, that this one should be more contemporary. So I went in, and this is all new material, all new songs written by me and people I collaborate with. And, it's got a lot of different influences. It's got blues, as the foundation for the whole record. But, we kind of bring in some R&B and a little, obviously, rock and roll and maybe a little country influence here and there. So taking the music in a lot of different directions.
We got Kenny Wayne Shepherd on the line. He's playing this coming Thursday night, August 10th, at the Egg in Albany. Still some tickets left, but that's sure to sell out, so you might want to grab them now. Tickets, q103albany.com. You can check out the events section. What did I want to ask you? Is there an artist you've never toured with, Kenny Wayne, that you would really like to be on the road with?
Well, I have to say, I don't sit around like with a pen and a pad of paper. It's like writing up a list of who I want to play with that I haven't played with.
Yeah.
And I've played with a lot of my heroes, just about all of them. But,
yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, Clapton, I played with Clapton, but I've never, actually toured with him. I think that would be a good bill, but I don't think he's touring so much these days,
Yeah, not doing much. He's got a couple of dates, I think, at the Garden this fall, but not a full-fledged tour, though, just random dates here and there.
Right.
Coming up, 20th anniversary of Trouble Is, obviously a breakthrough album for you. Is there anything special planned for that with the anniversary?
Well, I'm not sure, what was it? I guess 2 years ago was the 20-year anniversary of my first album, Ledbetter Heights, and we did like a couple little special things here and there for that one. We'll probably do something to celebrate Trouble Is because we had the big hit Blue on Black on that album. But there's a lot of things going on, so it's like I'm pulled in a lot of different directions between this new record, the 20th anniversary of Trouble Is. We're trying to do another follow-up to the 10 Days Out blues documentary that we did back in 2007. New records with the Rides, and trying to write new songs for my next album. I'm already looking ahead to that. So, and the tour. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, you're keeping busy. Where can we connect with you on the social media? You got the official website?
Yeah, KennyWayneShepherd.com or KennyWayneShepherd.net. And then, we're pretty active on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, you can follow us on any of those outlets. And, we try and stay in touch on a regular basis with the fans and keep them engaged in what we're doing.
Awesome. Well, best of luck with the new record. Lay It On Down is the latest one. Go pick it up. And we will see you this Thursday night at the Egg in Albany. Looking forward to another great show.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on the show.
You got it. Thanks for the time, man.